Carl Neal. To listen to his story. And I think he's doing that because like he's disappointed by the ANC. He had so much faith in the ANC. You know, he even left home to join the Umkhonto weSizwe as a white person. You understand? Those are the people that we can say that they fought for the struggle as white people. Not Helen Zille, man. Helen Zille was just like a journalist, man. Allegedly, the people that are funding DA are the ones that are funding Israel. So to say that there's a genocide in Gaza, it basically means that now you are going against Israel. And if you're going against Israel, you're basically going against people that are funding it.
She has done no difference in her own place of residence. And we expect her to understand the problems of Joburgers and to fix Joburg. We've got a heavy foreign national problem, the same problem that Cape Town is facing, and it hasn't been fixed there either. So why do we think it's going to make a difference here?
More than anyone who...
fight, to be honest, if she was a white journalist in that time fighting for apartheid, she would have been in our history books.
Yes.
She's not.
So
what is this big fight that she's alluding to that
because
she fought?
There are white people that we know that they fought.
Yes.
They fought alongside black people, like that guy Kanekemang.
The one I was working with, Steve Biko.
No. The current guy who's still alive right now. I know his parents even casted him outside of his home to say, no, you are no longer part of our family because he was more aligning with Umkhonto weSizwe, the real Umkhonto weSizwe, and all other political struggle organizations. This guy, man, who moved from ANC to form his own party and then moved to EFF, the white guy.
Oh,
Carl Neal.
Carl Neal.
Yeah, Carl Neal.
Yeah.
If you listen to Carl Neal's story,
yeah,
I know now. Obviously, like he's kind of like tiptoeing, like moving from one party to another. But like, if you listen to his story, and I think he's doing that because like he's disappointed by the ANC. He had so much faith in the ANC. He even left home to join the Umkhonto weSizwe as a white person. You understand? Those are the people that we can say that they fought for the struggle as white people. Not Helen Zille, man. Helen Zille was just like a journalist, man. Journalists, they like acting like they are contributing so much.
Too short
On top of that, journalists we know most. This is going to be controversial, but allegedly a lot of journalists, even Kwanazi said this during the commission right now, the Matlanga commission, that a lot of journalists right now, they work for private sector.
Yes,
they don't work for the media. They're not neutral. They are not reporting
1000%.
They're not reporting neutral news. They're reporting biased news.
So journalism around Helen Zille during his career in the past, what was it centered around?
You must not say he, because it's gonna say we're sexist.
What was it centered around journalism? Helen Zille, Coco Helen Zille.
I think she was writing politics. I don't know. Yeah, I was not there, bro.
Politics.
Well, then that means
that was not a fight.
Yeah,
that was not.
It was a job.
It was a job.
She was getting paid to do so.
It was a job.
She wasn't even writing that.
That was not a
fight. People who were fighting for the struggle were not getting paid to do so.
You gave
people who were organizing.
Killed.
Yeah. So even right now, he's not. She.
Okay,
man, fuck. Okay, cool. So she, Magogo, Helen Zille.
Yes.
She has this thing of thinking that she'll fight the right fight for the city of Joburg. She won't, considering the fact that she doesn't even know what the fight is about.
Yeah. Okay.
She doesn't reside in Joburg. She's a Cape Town resident that focuses on what white bourgeois are doing there in Stellenbosch. So people here in Joburg, the majority of them are black, and the struggles that are faced on a daily. I'm not pretty certain that she understands, but from the point of view that I look at it, it's a thing of she wants to make sure that her business partners, whether they are from Israel or they are Jews
or they are Chinese,
they are aligned properly.
Yeah.
That's what she wants. She wants to solidify his business structure in Joburg and make sure that it's well, so that she can continue with her missions to make sure that they balance the cities throughout Cape Town, Joburg, which is the.
She's just building her CV, man.
Yeah, she's building a CV.
As she's going out of politics.
How do you build a CV at 74? Oh my
That's
God,
my
you are
child.
old.
No, but
you no longer have time.
Okay, let's officially start
What
the
if
show
what
so we
dark
can continue. Wait.
So what if I
All right, welcome to Break It Down Mondays. My name is Elvis Mulifimov, and we're back with another episode with Theo M and Cat MPH, as well as Skumbuzo is also with us. In the background, you won't be able to see him, but you'll be engaging with him throughout this episode. Production, we've got Theo. We've got
Toby.
We've got Toby who's making things happen. I wish you were in the production, but it's not your place, my brother. Yeah. Kat is back. How have you been? We've missed you for the couple of episodes. I think 3. Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Was it flu or was it spring?
Flu or spring?
It's spring
No, I'm
because
not asking you, Chief.
I'm going to be sick for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's spring.
Allergy what one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Allergy what?
Yeah, get lots of makho.
That's understand. That's why we asked the question: was it spring or?
Okay, that's how.
Yeah, let's continue.
But there's no context.
Look, it's not imperative for
All right,
what you are discussing.
I hope the viewers understand spring and flu. You understand, Musne? I don't know. Me, I don't understand.
You won't.
But it's fine. For the sake of time, I'd love us to just continue with the episode. Yeah, man. I just want to play the devil's advocate a bit, with Helen Zille issue. Because if you think about it, she's 74 years, turning 75. So next year she'll be 75.
Magog.
How old is Cyril Ramaphosa? Please check for me quickly. How old is Cyril Ramaphosa?
He's also
Yeah, I just wanna make a comparison quick. But anyway, if you look at her wanting to actually pursue a mayoral position at the age of 75.
72. Cyril is 72.
Cyril is 72.
Exactly,
so they're
same
basically
guy, same
they're in the
kids.
same
No ways.
field. Yeah.
So Helen is older than Cyril. Oh wow.
Most
Anyway.
of them are.
Yeah, the same age group, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if she wants to pursue a position of the mayor of the city of Johannesburg at the age of 75, that for me tells me that she still has a fighting spirit, man.
What fighting spirit?
It doesn't matter what she's fighting for. She might be
How
fighting.
it matters
No,
because
no.
we are
It
residents
might-
of Joburg. You can't say it doesn't matter what he's fighting for while we are residents here.
No,
It
listen.
doesn't matter. We are residents here of Joburg.
She might be fighting for a wrong reason or
It's
a good reason, but she's a fighter. She's fighting. At 75, you don't fight.
I think it's amazing how you
what do you do-
find
what
a
do
way
you
to
do-
be devil's advocate,
Wait,
even for situations
What
like
do
this.
you do? Tell us, what do you do at 75? Do you
That's the
drink tea?
thing.
Do you drink tea at home at 6 o'clock and make sure that you monitor time for your next tea session?
No,
And your
at 75,
grandkids.
you run for a mayoral position. No one has ever done that.
Dude,
So you look at it as admirable.
It is admirable.
it's horrible.
Fuck me.
No,
People-
listen,
Fuck
from a
me.
different perspective.
No, there's
From a
no
different
other perspective. Here's a perspective I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Sitting here right now on this podcast, I'm currently unemployed. I've got qualifications though.
Yeah.
Right?
Ish.
I'm not even 30.
Realistic.
Someone
Let's
is
be
running.
realistic.
Someone is running for a mayoral
A
position.
74-year-old
74.
Come on.
74.
Come
But
on.
you guys are not running for
She's
Because
a
we
white
don't have
old lady.
connections.
She
What do you
won't
mean we're not
serve us
running for?
anything.
What do
She
you
won't
mean?
serve us anything.
I can show you countless applications. We don't have qualifications. I mean, connections. We have the qualifications. We don't have the connections.
Can't we open a party?
I don't want that. You see, and that's the problem.
So many
You
Guys,
still have to go and make
The
connections.
problem is the
Come on, bro.
administration in
Come
our
on.
governments as
Come
a
on.
whole. Hey, it's
But
not
guys,
the
think about
ANC,
it, man.
it's not the DA,
Let's give the
it's
lady
the
the
administration as a
flowers,
whole. No, we're not going to do
Let's give
that.
the lady
She's
her
wasting
flowers.
our
You're-
time.
you're just buffering
There's
us.
so
She's a
many
fighter.
people. There's so many
Do you
Joburgers
believe
that
that
can
when
run
you
for
say that
mayor.
with your mouth?
Yo,
I wouldn't vote for Helen.
You'd vote for Kenny Kunen.
No.
It's just all just a bunch of BS.
I wouldn't vote for Helen Zille to become a mayor of Johannesburg, especially because I reside in Johannesburg.
Does-
But I do admire her for taking that chance.
There's a comment that I heard.
It's a difficult thing. I'm
There's
sure
a
even with her, I'm definitely sure that she's like, am I gonna make it?
No,
There's
she
a-
knows she was. She's white.
There's a comment that she made in one of her interviews.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one specifically. So the question was centered around the whole Palestine issue and the Gaza issue.
Yeah. We know her stance there.
Yeah, like
So
how
why-
can she not believe that there's genocide there?
But there's
Like-
genocide in
like,
South
let's-
Africa.
let's-
Because allegedly the
then she
funders
believes
of
there's
DA,
genocide in South Africa. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, because
of white people.
allegedly the people that are funding DA are the ones that are funding Israel. So to say that there's a genocide in Gaza, it basically means that now you are going against Israel. And if you're going against Israel, you're basically going against people that are funding it. And the people that are funding it allegedly are the same people that are funding
that you're
DA.
putting forth to us is that we are supposed to, as black people, support this 74-year-old white Magogo.
She'll be
in
75 by then.
Yeah, the 75-year-old by then, elected or not elected mayoral position standing. We are saying our people should support that person, like our black people, because those will be the voters. Are you saying they're supposed to support that person?
But can't she
Look
bring
at
change?
KZN. They just announced their leading candidate. For KZN.
DA.
For DA.
Yeah.
It's an Indian guy. Do you know why they did that?
Demographics.
It was strategic, demographics, the financial sector. They look at things like that, how the standing is in KZN when it comes to things like that.
And
They
Indians
knew
are very racist in KZN.
they're very racist.
And they've got a
They're
lot of
moneyed.
money.
You
Yeah.
get me? So
They run
that's
KZN most.
That's the line of march. That's how they're. So for them, it's for capitalism. So at the expense of our people, we shouldn't allow that as Joburgers to bring a Magogo. I'll repeat it. Helen Zille Magogo, only 74. She's old. She won't be fit to serve as residents in this city.
But look at the younger mayors that have been serving that have been in
I
Joburg.
agree.
Botata Morero.
Botata
I
Morero
agree.
and
I agree.
the Al Jamaa guy.
I'm not disputing.
What did they do? They are young. What did they do?
I'm not disputing.
But
I
then let's
mean-
look at the challenges that these
Yes,
people face
that's
in
what we
office.
should focus
'cause
on, the
whether
challenges that we are-
Gogo Helen that is in place, we have to look at the committee that is put in place to assist the mayor. Probably the reason why Tata Morero announced last year, hey, Bafetu, don't expect much changes from me, is because he knew that within the committee itself, there are going to be the no in between people saying, hey, this policy we pass it, this policy we don't. And it takes 3 to 5 years just to pass a single policy.
True.
So maybe with her, Helen coming through,
No.
she knows she can bring other committee members.
Proportional
But from the
representation.
support,
Proportional
service
representation
delivery,
will
yeah.
definitely.
Exactly.
This person's coming
It will
from.
definitely what?
Can we please look at the city she's coming from first of all? I can see.
Cape Town.
Let's leave the race chat.
Which side of the
right?
city?
Ah,
Which side of the city are we looking at?
Kailicha,
Okay.
the flats. That's where I'm going. Not long streets.
Nanda.
Exactly. This is her track record, right? Because that's where she's from, right? What difference has she made in those places? Does anybody know?
Is it Inanda?
None.
No, Inanda is
Even-
in KZN.
Nyanga.
Yeah.
Even
Nyanga, something like that.
Kimang Rupert said himself about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
violence
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Cape Flats.
Yeah.
You
And
get
he called out a DA, Kimang
John Steenhuisen.
Steenhuisen. So how do we then expect Helen, despite her race, she has done no difference in her own place of residence. And we expect her to understand the problems of Joburgers and to fix Joburg. We've got a heavy foreign national problem, the same problem that Cape Town is facing, and it hasn't been fixed there either. So why do we think it's going to make a difference here?
The only strategic plan for Helen to come and play in Joburg is simply to eradicate the BEE. That is what they want to do. They want to do away with what is centralized around black people so that they can put it into their private sector fraternities and entities so that they can run them in their own fashions. And we suffer. Do you understand? You'll no longer see black people working in construction companies. You'll no longer see black people being handed out duties to execute in social infrastructural developments in the townships.
Yeah.
The only companies you'll see are those white prominent companies.
I wanted to
That are
say
aligned
that
with
just to answer you, Sku, a proportional representation will form part of our politics for the longest time. We're not going to go back to that one-party majority rule anytime soon.
Which we should.
Right?
Yeah.
But this is what Helen is hoping for. Is hoping that people of Joburg would vote for her with 50% plus into the office so that
That's a
she
dream,
can...
ne?
My mom
course,
calls
it's a dream.
those people the clever blacks. People who think,
Yeah.
who don't see the real issues. Like
Boradi.
it's glamorized.
Yeah.
A white person might do a better job. No. No.
Yeah. I still feel like we lack political literacy in South Africa, or in the world actually. Yeah, we lack political literacy.
Definitely.
So the majority of people that vote have no idea who is
What
this
they're
person that
doing.
they are voting for.
Yeah.
What this person is
I think
capable
it's
of, their
concurrent
track record,
excitement
their
for
intentions,
them.
and all of that. They are voting for, and they are the majority. That's the saddest part. So the people that are conscious about, oh, it's Helen. Oh, Helen actually is fronting because she only took care of the city center and the white neighborhoods in Cape Town, and then used that as her own track record, but avoided townships that are actually suffering, the Cape Flats and all of that. Majority of the people don't know that. It's only a handful of people that are actually aware of that. And when you look at them, even if they vote for a different party, they will not make the majority. So right now, a lot of people will be like, white person.
Do you know
White
what?
person will save us.
It's because even the structural format of democracy, the way it's presented in a political manner, it's a thing of whenever we're gonna lead to votes, it's time for us to vote. They will feed you with that parading fashion of behavior that they give you the free T-shirt, they give you goodie bags. You are supposed to feel right about those things and go and put a cross for a person that is not going to serve you. That's why you see even the activities, they die out as soon as the votes are out. They make sure that they forget about you. They go on with whatever that they're doing. Yes, they're going to give people time. They're going to give people attention right now. Even going for the ANC, we are not even simulating anyone in this because everyone is involved. It's a thing of right now, infrastructure, they're making sure that they're taking care of it, knowing very well that the elections are at hand. They're coming. So they need to be off agents to make sure that they serve people. But why is it that it's not being done on a regular? That's my problem around this whole democracy thing. They parade it for people to become foolish so that they get free T-shirts that they're going to put in front of their doors as soon as it rains and start flooding in their houses.
Damn, you're not saying that for the very first time. So it
Yeah,
means you
I'll
really
repeat it
believe that.
as soon as
Actually.
I do, bro.
Okay, so you guys don't have any faith in Helen actually
I don't.
turning
Give my
around?
boko.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
old.
Look, it's cool. There
She won't serve
there's
us
not
anything.
a single person that can turn around anything. Do you know the biggest problem is the policies that were put in place in the first place? All these policies that Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa wrote and the constitution, all of that needs to change.
First.
So that Stratcom can stop. Because now we're going to be expecting one single person to eradicate years and years and years. Because it's not just social oppression, it's economical oppression as well. That needs to change. Our education needs to change. Like Elvis was saying, we don't have political literacy. It's because our education is structured in a way that we don't get it. Even if you study history in school, you're not going to have the full facts. You're not going to know the whole truth of who did what and who exact. So it's a way that they've structured this thing that from the bottom coming up as a person of color, you are at a disadvantage. You don't have the full knowledge of what exactly you're fighting for or voting for. And so all of that needs to change first.
Really sad, yeah.
If Helen was serious about this Joburg mayoral thing and bringing about change to the city, it was supposed to be a thing of it started way back. The issue started way back. I don't want to take it way back. Let's just say when Cyril was elected for the second term, let's start it there. He was supposed to be consistent with the issues that are happening around the city, voicing it out publicly, just like he's doing right now as he's prompting people to vote for him to become the mayor of Joburg. He was supposed to make sure that he's meticulously following every issue that is happening in the city up until this far. He can't just appear from thin air and come and tell us that now he wants to become a candidate for Joburg. We don't know him, Chief. And we won't be served by Magogo. We won't.
Yeah. Magogo Helen, we'll see whether
we'll
she
see if he
succeeds
thrive
with
or
it
not.
I want us to move to the next topic quick. So we have an issue.
What's the issue, Chief?
We have an issue at hand. I want to read this email.
The Rapture. I'll send the email.
All right. So here's how the email reads, right? Dear all, I'm writing from South Africa. Please save the attached PDF quickly before it's too late. And did I mention that this is KPMG, right? KPMG employee sending to the colleagues. I'm writing from South Africa. Please share this, save this attached PDF quickly before it's too late. I'm a servant of Jesus Christ, and I'd rather get fired than watch my colleagues go through this. Listen, World War III is coming, and this entire economy is about to collapse. In brackets, New York is likely to go down first. Jesus will take the Christians who are ready, filled with the Holy Spirit, and prayed up between 23 and 24 September 2025. Feast of Trumpets. This is what no one knows the day or hour means. These ready Christians are not taken by aliens. This is the rapture. The office in Johannesburg is under principalities, and perhaps yours too. So sending to colleagues that are working outside of the country, right? And is saying that the rapture is going to happen. And she knows, obviously, that she's going against the policy, the company policy, to be sharing religious views and all of that, especially involving colleagues like that, using company resources. She's like, Jesus is coming on between the 23rd and the 24th of September.
Do you believe that?
And
Wait.
Today's the 20.
Wait. Before
believe
we
that?
go on believing, did anyone save the PDF? I'm so interested.
We don't have the PDF, man. Ish.
I wanted to know.
We don't have the PDF, but she attached some images here, man. These images are wild. They
What
look.
do you see on that image?
This is an altar that was made during the day on a weekend.
Yeah.
That's all I see.
I don't understand here, bro. Like, it looks like an old whatever though.
Is she a Christian?
She is definitely a staunch Christian.
Damn.
But this is the thing about this whole thing of rapture. I think you and I were discussing it off camera some other day, right?
Yeah.
That it's very tricky with what we have went through since 2020. We can all agree that our consciousness, there was a shift, in our consciousness. Something really took place at the time. We might not be able to pin it down and explain it in words or simplify it and be like, yo, this happened. But we can feel it in our energies. We can feel it in our own existence. We can feel it in so many things, so many parts of our lives. But a lot of people, I think I told you about Dolores Cannon, this lady who I stumbled across her content, I think 2021, if I'm not mistaken. She's been speaking about like the differentiation between the 3D and the 5D world. Where in terms of like the split of consciousness, because according to her own interpretation, the planet wants to move forward. But now there's a lot of people that
who are still stuck
between the old mindset, between the old frequencies and
that
all of
I believe it's still happening, right?
There's gonna be a need to differentiate between those people, right?
Okay.
And as that differentiation is happening in consciousness, is happening in the ether, if you wanna think about it that way, right? Lots of people are having so many dreams that are wild. I told you about Reddit the other day, that if you go on Reddit, possibly the dreams that you are having, someone is having it outside of the world, in Argentina and whatsoever. It's not like unique, right? Especially if you're having dreams that are wild, like the world is ending.
The thing is, the way Christians explain it, they explain it in a manner of, even if when you take a look at the definition of rapture simply means an intense moment of pleasure or joy.
Wow.
No. That is the simplest definition of rapture. You get me?
Does it have anything to do with Jesus, that one, or is it a different one?
It doesn't have anything to do with Jesus. I didn't mention Jesus here. It was never mentioned. Rapture has nothing to do with Jesus. It has nothing to do. So the biblical definition of rapture, it simply entails it's when believers are took by Christ to heaven.
Yeah, but when I believe I'm waving.
I Can I
The
just
first
say,
one that I
as a
said.
Christian,
Okay.
first of all,
Yeah,
right,
as a Christian, yes,
Nah.
nice.
the
Any other
Bible.
Christian in the house?
Hold on, the Bible, right? And I think a lot of people have this problem that they think they take everything that is said in that Bible literal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is an interpretation of times, like you're saying, the rapture, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a shift in consciousness.
Yeah.
100%.
God exists in all of us,
Rapture happens
right?
during
There's a God in you,
intimacy.
just like there's a God in you,
For
just like there's a
instance.
God in him.
Yeah.
So there will be then a Jesus in you as well.
That's
Okay.
So there's no person ascending from the heavens or the skies
Yeah.
to come and save us all. It's a shift in your consciousness to save yourself
Yeah.
as well as your people.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
what
we
the
get
rapture
binded,
That's what the real rapture means.
Yeah.
yes, if we get binded by
So-
what you read in the holy book
Yeah.
that they call the Bible, it's your own baby to feed, because you can't take everything in a literal context.
You can't.
Even the way she explains everything on the email, everything is said in a literal context.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be aware that we are speaking to people. So make sure that when you expatiate on this rapture issue, like, be specific. Just
So what do you
like
think?
right now
What do you think?
mentioned
What was going on in her mind?
Psychosis.
that,
Oh my God.
yeah, it comes back to the psychosis and the 3D, 5D differentiation.
It's literally that.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
You get me? You need to understand yourself.
What is your view?
Yes.
I think Kumbuzo said he still believes in the rapture, but he believes that the rapture is being rescheduled to next month.
Ha.
I do not believe in the
It's
rapture.
It's happening
Scheduled.
next month.
But apparently, one of the big or one of the lead.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the right term is.
It's rescheduling. Just say it's rescheduled to next
Apparently,
month.
one of the lead guys who was saying rapture is happening on the 23rd and 24th.
Yeah.
Said came to one of these podcasts and said, Buffett, the rapture is still happening.
Postponed. Yeah.
Yes, it's just that when this book was written, a different calendar was
Oh,
in place.
wow.
Yes.
So now, if we look at the right calendar, which is probably a
The
Jewish
colonized calendar.
a Jewish calendar maybe, or
Yeah.
Hebrew calendar,
Yeah.
the rapture could still be happening on the 3rd
The
of October.
Guys.
Or 6th or 7th of October, somewhere there.
Guys.
Okay.
Eh.
My
So there were
my
a couple of
thing-
days that were should have been
Yeah.
included before the actual rapture in the Gregorian calendar.
So what puzzles me around this is when this rapture happens to whoever so believes in it, like, tell us the exact process. What's going to happen? Are the skies going to open? Is Jesus going to
comes
come and descend and say,
You're going to
come,
hell."
my Jesus, come, my kids. I'm
no such
here.
thing.
Chief, the way Jesus was beaten, the way they explain in that book, do you think he'll come back?
That's why I agree.
When?
But in the rapture,
When?
he's going to be in the sky. I can see
The guy was moved, Chief.
He'll
He
be in
was
the
moved.
sky, and then he's going to say, "My
do you
In the
Yeah.
sky. Do you believe
like
that?
levitating
Do you
in
know
the
my
sky, and
issue
then
is
his
sad.
kids are
when-
going
Sad
to come
to
to
see
him."
black kids explain Jesus like this. It's sad. Like, it's
My
really,
biggest
really
issue
hurting,
with
guys.
what you're saying is cool, right? Is that most of these people that go on these
Kotata.
podcasts, and it's always the people that follow the new international version of the Bible. They don't have all the books of the Bible. They don't believe in the First Testament. They don't believe in sacrifice. They don't believe in all of that. They've debunked everything that happens in the first part of the
For
Bible.
what we know.
And follow the second part of the
For
Bible.
what we know.
And it's like, why are the rest of us not doing that?
For what we know.
It's psychosis.
The time Jesus was here, whenever he was here, he could have been a criminal, probably been arrested. We don't know.
No,
we can't be
he was-
following someone.
Jesus was a
It was
criminal.
quite-
No,
no,
I'm
it's
saying
quite
for what
evident.
we know.
Probably.
it
He was
could
a
be
black
probably.
man. We know that. He was
disappeared
a black
for a while,
man
so
and
when
he was
the
a slave.
Jesus-
When are you going to
That's
burn
it.
in hell?
Ooh,
I will.
what hell?
You're accusing Jesus of being a criminal.
It might be that you're already in hell. Now we are doing this podcast. We're in hell. You don't even know.
Ah,
You're
hell is
saying,
nice. I would rather-
wait a bit.
then hell is nice.
Don't
If
tell
you
me
are doing
about
podcast in
hell.
hell.
Don't tell me about
then
hell.
it's nice. But anyway, I want to agree with Hobbes on the issue of rapture.
Yeah.
I believe in it as a shift in consciousness.
Yeah.
Actually, when you read books like A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, it actually speaks about like this shift of consciousness that is silently, but powerfully, like
It comes
taking
back
place.
to the definition that I said the first time: intense pleasure or joy.
No, I'm not talking about pleasure. Not joy. Wait. I'm talking about something different here. Not pleasure. Not pleasure. not selfish.
Intense pleasure.
No, oh, yeah, she's speaking the pleasure part.
I'm not sure about the pleasure, bruh. That's you. I'm talking about what I believe, what I know.
Wait.
Give me a chance. I haven't finished my point.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
Yes. Anyways.
Yeah. Bro, just continue. Stop laughing. Okay, listen, let me continue because you don't want to
Elvis, go.
No, it's
Okay,
fine. He's listening to the sound.
It's
That's
my
all.
time. Okay, cool. So I agree with Hopes when it comes to like the shift of consciousness,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I was referring to a New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. It speaks about like this consciousness that will rise. You understand? But it will rise silently. You understand that you
And
will
then
not
to
you will not
specific-
be able to peep it.
And not to everyone,
Until-
to specific people.
Yes,
you need to be.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, to specific people.
Yeah.
But this shift in consciousness is not necessarily projected outside.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
It's projected
it is.
within.
Internal
Yes.
thing.
It's when you
Okay.
gain access to like
The God
the
within
deeper
you.
parts of yourself.
But then
Yes.
it's the
Right.
corresponding example that I wanted to make with pleasure,
But you
bro.
didn't make
can't-
it.
No, that's why you stopped me.
Okay, make it.
'Cause
Let's close
you
this.
didn't-
Let's
you
close
didn't
this.
want
make
to-
it so that we can close.
Listen, Elvis. Ne?
Yeah.
As a person, whether you believe in religion, cultural, spiritual, you're a spiritual person or whatsoever,
Yeah.
it will always trigger you. It will always happen. Whether it's through visions, it's through dreams, it's through it's solemnly up to you and your conscious levels of how high you vibrate and your energy. You get me? So that you can be aware of the 5Ds and the 3Ds. So those who are in the 3Ds, they're in their own faction and they understand
Yeah,
themselves. That's why even whenever they render information that they get forth, they will render it prematurely without substantiating information that is sufficient to
Yeah.
people. You get
Yeah.
me? Just like this email. This email was swag, Chief. Can't tell us about Christ just like that and then telling us there's a rapture.
We
It
need
was
to
swag.
find this lady, by
Go
the way.
home. I'd go home if I get
We need to
that
find
email.
this lady. We need to find this lady and find out like where is she right now, like after this rapture thing.
She's not okay.
Maybe she's gone, bro.
She's not okay.
Gone
That's the
away and they
thing.
killed her.
No.
No.
She got raptured, maybe.
Got raptured.
Yeah.
She's in heaven
That's
now.
the thing.
Okay.
It can be possible.
I'm not gonna mislead people. A rapture is the awakening of the God that lives within you.
100%. I
That's
agree
just
with you. Yeah.
and it's either you want
And
to
there
be
are-
awakened or you
there are-
don't. There's no such thing as heaven and hell. It was a concept colonizers used to steal your land. That is your heaven.
Don't tell us about
That's it.
hell or hell
Ah,
or
Konanto.
Jesus.
Okay, let's close it. But I just want to, because someone is hearing 3D, 5D, what are they talking about? We're talking about the different states of consciousness, right? And you might wonder why we're not even talking about the 4D thing. So I was referring to Dolores Cannon. You might check her out on YouTube. She speaks a lot about, extraterrestrials, ETs and all of that, as well as like the shift of consciousness.
Yeah.
But in simple term, 3D consciousness is the awareness of myself. I am me. It's just about me. Life is about me. I'm pursuing things.
Grounding self.
I'm pursuing things that are beneficial to me and all of that. 5D consciousness is about the collective consciousness. It's about
Dope.
Yeah, it's about the fact that that example you were making, that there's a God in you, there's a God. It's the realization that the God in me, the God in you, the God in him is one God.
Yes.
Basically, all of us, we are almost
We
like
need each
particles
other to
of the
coexist.
same God.
Yes.
So that's like 5D consciousness. So the problem is that in the same room, which is planet Earth, there are people that possesses the 5D consciousness and the others are possessing 3D consciousness. But these people are in conflict of each other. Because the other one believes this, the other
that's
one
where
believes
rapture
that.
distinguishes, ne?
Yes.
If you are prematurely with it, that's why you find people dying prematurely. You get me?
Yeah.
You find a person
Yes.
just dying without even realizing what's happening, or like accidentally, it wasn't even supposed to happen. You get me? So that's where it comes into play. You need to be aware of yourself and you're conscious at all times of what
Yeah.
level you are vibrating at.
Yeah, I'll say this.
All right.
Politicians are living in the 3D. Most
And
of the
that's why
men
we're
say
fighting, yes.
are
1000%.
fighting.
That's why we're fighting with them.
They are
Yes.
living in 3D. Boys. Politicians are living in 3D. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
hey, guys, I'm not sure about that.
Me, I'm sure.
Yes, it's 100%.
I was begging
Yeah.
Amos.
Do you think
Not like
Helen
they're living for us.
Zille is
They do it for
vibrating in 5D? When?
Helen Zille?
Yeah, do you think it's
Chakras.
vibrating with the
I'm a bit
chakras?
as well.
It's not vibrating with the right chakras, that one. Those are wrong chakras. The Ankua is wrong. Is the cross like this? It's wrong. It's wrong. That's why he wants Joburg now. He's vibrating wrongly. They're not right chakras.
I wants to come. He wants to come as the second version of Jesus here in Joburg.
They want to see our spiritual.
We don't want
Alright,
him.
We don't
yeah.
want him, man. He wants to become second version of Jesus here in Joburg.
If you've watched up until this time, thank you so much. My name is Elvis Mulifimov once again. This is Cat MPH. I am with Theo M as well as Skumbuzo. Toby Rocks is rocking behind the scenes here, is making sure that
Fuck
we're
Joburg.
always sorted. All right, we'll see you on the next one. This is Break It Down Mondays. My name is Elvis Mulifimov.
Like, share, subscribe.